you mean? Right. Like, nigga, come back. You know what I'm saying? I hit that motherfucker, man, make the music speed up, I still clean up like, God damn. Like, the light came on in that motherfucker. So, yeah, after that day, I was like, man, this is a wonderful drug right here. You know what I mean? So, back then, everybody was smoking Sherm. You know what I mean? I'd go dip in my bag. You know,
and
I get my mind right. So,
yeah.
Pull up on me like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck with this at? Ice cream, you put a little ice cream on your knuckle. Put some ice cream on your knuckle real quick. Put some ice cream on your knuckle real quick. Yeah. Oh man, you know, this shit was fucked up, man. You know, it's niggas that I fucked with or whatever not. You know, motherfuckers came to rob me, you know. So it just went in a bad situation on a bad night, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker pull up, I just finished shopping on some work or whatever not. I sacked up some weed and shit. Motherfucker pulled in front, oh, get it, that's what you know. I said, you know, nigga got the draw. Now, this night, I'm lit. So I'm tooting like a motherfucker. So, you know, cocaine again is a wonderful drug, but it can be a bad, you know, chemical to use, you know, to base decisions off of. You know, I see these niggas, I know they shermed out. I'm coked the fuck up. So my dumb ass, I'm thinking these niggas got the draw on me.
Right.
I got my burn on me. I know nigga, this ain't finna be a Billy the Kid. I ain't finna get to this burn nigga. So
Right.
burning is out of the question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my mind, it plays out a scenario, nigga, I can get the gun from him. I can get the gun from this nigga.
It's not grabbing like that.
This is before Jackie Chan, nigga.
This nigga hit him with the three stooges throw out.
I don't know where
that nigga was Jackie Chan shit.
That nigga I can take the gun from this nigga.
Right.
But nigga, at the time, nigga, it was a great idea. Because you know, I'm looking in this nigga eyes. I mean, I already nigga asking me still for the money. Nigga, I done gave you work, nigga. What the fuck else you want? Not for nigga keep asking something, nigga. I already know it's inevitable. Nigga, for the pop me, right? Now you hyping yourself up to pop me. Nigga.
Right.
You hyping yourself to pop me.
At
this point, I'm like, you know what? This nigga's finna pop you. Nigga, you need to, nigga, instead of it being a dome shot, at least nigga try to get some wind beneath your feet. So nigga, first up, nigga, I'm finna try to take the burner from him. As soon as I touched that motherfucker, man, that motherfucker went off, nigga, motherfucker blew this hand off, blew this finger off, nigga, shot me the fuck up. So, I mean, yeah, man.
So do you think that, I know you said that you don't think you made the right decision, but maybe you might not be here if you don't grab that gun.
Exactamundo, that part. Cause soon as I grab it, nigga pull the trigger, that give me enough time, nigga. You know, I'm a big nigga, but nigga, you would've thought, nigga, I broke a speed record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, nigga still pop my big ass up, nigga. I'm a big target, still moving, nigga. Pop, get your ass over here. Bring your ass here, nigga. Bring your big ass here. It was popping my ass up, nigga, but nigga, nevertheless, nigga, they was flesh wounds, nigga. I had security, nigga, padding, nigga. I had extra padding, nigga. Yeah, that part.
It was like, you know what I'm saying, that they came up like, yo, my bad, man, I fucked up.
No, nigga, wasn't none of that. Nigga wasn't saying like, my bad, nigga. Nigga had deadly intention, nigga. Nigga wasn't no my bad.
My bad. Nigga, hold on. DJ Show. I'm nigga from Niggerwood, actually. Come on, ain't no my bad when you
Ain't no my bad, nigga. Nigga like, nigga, I'm fit to deal with your shit.
Did he send you flowers and have to tell you the side? Ain't no apology poppers out there. Niggas don't apology pop. Yeah, they pop and get on.
apology pop, nigga.
Ain't no apology popping going on. But here's something that a lot of niggas don't really know. Well, us, we know because of how we grew up. A lot of times, you know the motherfucker that shoots you.
Facts.
You knew the nigga that shot you. Man. And so, how does that change what happens after? Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of times, you know, niggas get shot over shit, and then they can look back like, I kind of broke the rules on that. I kind of fucked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is in relation to you selling, selling to somebody else's hood or whatever, however that played out. But when you look back at it, is it something, do you feel like you were out of bounds or he was out of bounds in that situation?
Yeah. With that being said, I paid the consequences of some things. So
Right, definitely. Yeah, definitely. No, I totally understand. Man, ain't nothing worse than being, this is gonna sound weird, right? But it's almost comforting when you know who's shooting at you.
man, no, nigga, that's not comfort.
But what I'm telling you, in comparison
No, nigga, that's not.
to not knowing.
No, nigga, nigga, when you look a nigga in the face, nigga, every day, nigga, hey, buddy, hey.
You're gonna shoot me.
Nigga said it, what you mean?
That same friendly face. I love that still, boy.
I came home to be good, nigga, like you.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck all that, nigga. Nigga,
Well,
ain't shit comforting.
No, this how I mean it, right? This how I mean it. I done been in a situation where a motherfucker tried to kill me, shot at me, and I don't even know who it was. So to know that that's possible, and in my mind when it happened to me, I'm like, okay, this motherfucker trying to kill me or whatever, and I ain't done shit wrong.
Right.
They know who I am, but I don't know who they are. So I ain't got no get back.
Right.
This motherfucker could come back 2 weeks later and be hooping with me at the park, or you know what I'm saying? So the level of uncomfortableness is triple in that situation as opposed to a situation where you know who to go get. Because at least you know, okay, I can kind of see where it's coming.
Right.
I can lay low, you know what I'm saying, and I can do what I got to do as a street nigga.
Exactly.
And so that's what I'm comparing it to.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, shit, at the moment, nigga, there's nothing comforting about it.
I would be scared that knowing somebody else.
The nigga lured me in. Nigga,
Right.
like,
I'll be like, who else?
On the same energy. Yeah, nigga, you on the same energy, nigga, and then the energy switch, nigga.
Exactly.
Nigga brought you a birthday card and everything.
Man. You made it, my nigga. You made it.
But let me,
I'd rather it have been a nigga I don't, you know,
Right.
figure it out down the line than
Right.
this nigga.
yeah.
Like, come on, homie, that's a fucked up feeling. Like, damn, so how many other niggas that I know that I know
Who set me up with this nigga? Is he working? He could who's with a nigga around?
Right.
who else is in on this shit?
Right.
Like,
So what do you think? Well, you can speak personally, and then you can speak in general, like other people. So what do you think had a bigger effect on your psyche as a man? Selling dope or using cocaine?
You know, selling dope on the psyche, because due to the fact that it's two sides of the coin, you're able to see the destruction that's caused by the shit, the after effects of it, you know what I mean? And, you know, using cocaine, but hustling, you know, if niggas gave the same energy that we gave to hustling in the block to create businesses, to create products, to understanding how Facebook ads work, to understand, you know, all of the different shit that, you know, if we just took another path,
Right.
you know what I mean? So that same mentality of me hustling on the ender from back in the Gap is
Right.
the same mentality that I take to my hair care company, the same mentality that I take to the music industry, the same mentality that I take to any business venture that I'm in. And so that hustle mentality, I look at it from a hustler's mind state, and I think any entrepreneur that's, you know, especially from our culture, you know, when you look at a lot of the dudes that, whether it be the Jay-Z's, a lot of them, they enter with that hustler mentality.
Right.
You know what I mean? They enter with that, it's a different type of instinct
Right.
they have. No matter how far along they've been educated on, you know, the actual endeavor that they're going to enter into,
Right.
they still have that hustler's instinct.
Right.
That, you know, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep grinding whether or not it's rain, sleet, snow. I'm out here on the block, nigga.
Right.
I'm still moving this, you know what I'm saying, the same ways. And
1 second. Hey, show, eat that fly. Man.
Yo! My nigga I know. My nigga came in here with a Jesus reef on his shirt.
Oh, man, you really... I didn't mean to cut you off, man. I think, I don't know, man, it's rare. Like, when I got into entertainment, I noticed that it wasn't a lot of niggas like me in entertainment. And on the outside looking in, you always hear artists talk about real niggas or just people that are real as opposed to fake. And when you get into the industry, it's I must use the word comfort. It's comfort for me as a nigga who comes from where I come from to see niggas like you that have made it happen.
Right.
Because I would think that niggas who grew up like me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It just don't seem like it would be something that we would be able to handle because as kids, we talk to smash.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you get down where you mad at.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
the nigga disrespect you, nigga, what's happening?
What's happening?
Why doesn't that work in this industry?
You gotta understand something, man. That people take mental health on different levels. So, coming to the industry on that type of level, you know, you gotta understand you ain't just dealing with your kind. You know, you ain't just dealing with people who came from the same environment as you. You're dealing with people who are elevated in different positions that are getting salaries, nigga, to market your shit. So you can't approach it with that same, nigga, I'll beat your ass, nigga, I'll put one on your chin. No, you can't approach it like that. You gotta be able to use soothing words. Hey, you know what? Maybe we disagreed right here. Maybe we need to figure out some type of solution. A problem is only a problem without a solution.
Right.
So let's go through all of the things in which let's go through all of the things that are problematic. Let's look at all of the pros. Let's look at all of the cons. You know, because they come from a different environment.
Right.
We do. Nonetheless, they still hungry. Their money is just as green as mine is in my pocket. I just know that if I came with the approach that I came from with them, like, you know, when I used to go into the offices up at Virgin, you know, again, you know, there's people that are homosexual. So that wasn't a prevalent thing back then.
Not at all.
So the mentality, I know I can't bring little T-Bone or
Right.
big T-Bone because
Right.
the homie might put one on his chin.
Right. No, real spit.
I'm just, no.
Straight out,
We
yeah.
keeping it G though.
Yeah.
We keeping it G.
100,
we keeping
right.
it G. You can't take everybody there. But I'm looking past that. This motherfucker has so many skills, so many talents, and so many connects to bring to the table to get me to where the fuck I gotta go.
Right.
So I look past that, nigga, you don't touch me. We good.
Right.
You know, this my persuasion, that's
Right.
your persuasion, that's cool. This
Right.
is the business.
Well,
This is business.
I think one sign of being genius or smart is that you're able to separate you from your ideas. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What I create is no longer a part of me. It belongs to the world now. So,
Exactly.
you know, music, if you create music, once you get that out of you and it's on a record, and you start to conduct business around that music, that's an extension of you.
Exactly.
But that's not you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah, no, I dig that, bro. So, your definition of a buster.
You know what, man? It's just not a stand-up nigga. Hey, you know, you not a stand-up nigga. No matter what, homie, it is what it is. Wherever you at, you know, in prison, period. You know, nigga gonna lose some, niggas gonna win some, nigga. But at the end of the day, nigga, we finna get down. Period. Nigga, whether you beat my ass, nigga, that's cool. Nigga, as long as you ain't stab me up, nigga, we can run that back tomorrow.
Right.
Nigga, you might whip my ass then, but you know what, nigga? That nigga finna get down. He finna get down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lay on the floor and do all that old screaming weird ass shit and the niggas be, oh, wait, no, nigga. No, nigga. Nigga, you gonna beat my ass, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna beat yours, nigga. That's just what it is.
Right.
Nigga. There's no in between that.
Right.
Nigga, after my ass whooping, nigga, I'm gonna open up a bag of Doritos. Damn, I'm gonna get that left. That nigga kinda fucked you up there, my nigga.
Man.
Nigga, dazed your ass.
Man.
Like, yeah, damn. Shit, what's on TV? Oh, shit, Snowfall? Cool.
Right.
Let's watch Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, because at the end of the day, nigga, I'm gonna get down behind that.
Right.
Period, point blank.
Right.
It's just what it is. Like, and you know, you gonna win and you gonna lose. You gonna find a nigga that's nigga like that.
Right.
Really, that nigga really like that. Like,
Yeah.
God damn, that nigga get hard. Like,
Man.
and like you gonna find that shit. You gonna find
Yeah.
nigga, whatever you looking for, you gonna find it. So you gonna either, you know, no, at that point when it get to a point where a nigga throwing them shoes and like nigga, it is what it is. Nigga,
Yeah.
shit, nigga. Oh, we headed back here. Let's go. Let's run it. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you at and whatever you doing in all situations, anything, you gotta be a man first, bro.
There we go.
A preacher, a pastor, a doctor, a lawyer, you gotta be a man first. You know what I'm saying? You know, and in that, if you wrong, you wrong. If If you're right, you're right.
Right.
It's okay to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? That gives you the opportunity to learn what's right.
Right.
You know, hey, you know, and steel only sharpens steel.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you got to be a man before it all. So whatever it is, whether you wrong or right at that time, nigga, we gonna do what we gonna do, and then after the fact, nigga, the lesson can be taught.
Do you think the game started dissing you because he thought you was a crip?
You know what, man? It's that whole situation with him didn't start behind that. You know what I mean? And my affiliations and the people that I fuck with, that wasn't what it was about. It was on a deeper level.
Right.
And he and I, we both know the real truth behind it.
Right.
Period.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, the nigga made legendary music here for the West Coast. And the nigga's a talented ass nigga. The other shit is some personal shit.
Right.
And that's what